Poku clap, poku clap, poku clap.
up, guys? How are you? Birds fly with the 14 months. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the resub. Really appreciate it. I don't think I've been here this early. Well, welcome in. It is kind of a late stream. I've been doing this a lot more recently, I feel like, but yeah, we'll see how much work we can get done. Took me a little bit to start stream today. Hello, Hysteric. Hello, Oyasumi Lumi. Welcome in. Hello, Xangel Aruku. I hope you're doing well. Hello, Flying Frog. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Finally have internet at home again so I can watch streams. Hooray! Right on time. Hello, Maggie. Hello, Sodarsky. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome in. Hello, Jelly Baby. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Hello, Poku. Hello, Oyasumi Lumi. Yippee! Hope and pray that you're doing well and have had a good day so far. Thank you, Fox. I did. I rode a bike. I haven't rode my bike in a while, so I rode it today to just see if it was still working properly, and it was, so that was good. Hello, Poku. Hello, Strange Brew. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I hope you guys had a good week. I know I was gone for a little bit. Dog's still barking. How nice, how nice. Hello, chat. Hello, hello. Hey, Loki. I hope you're doing well. We're gonna be working on this classroom today, just as we were last time I was streaming, which was a little under a week ago, I think. But I had gone to Aomori, where my grandma lives, to go and hang out with my mom and my grandma. It was pretty fun. How was your adventure? It was very nice. We went to onsen like every single night, which is basically the thing that we do in Aomori, because like the onsens are really cheap too. Oh, by the way, guys, let me know if the music is like too quiet or anything. I think it's on the quiet side. Got like this like Minecraft rain sound thing going on, so. Hi Yusuf, good to see you. Heck yeah, yeah, it was really fun. We went to karaoke and stuff. And then my grandma ended up getting kind of like this grass rash. She got some sort of rash from a weed she probably touched, or some plant that she touched or something. Which left her unable to hang out with us like the rest of the time, but I hope it gets better. You know, it was like turning really red and stuff. She ended up going to the skin doctor. Oh, look, the ad thing. Ads are about to start already? Isn't that crazy? In a minute? I just started stream. He's just not your granny. No, not me. Some plant attacked her or something. Saying lots of prayers and best wishes for them and your family. Such, indeed. It was a really good time though. Either way, yeah, we had a really good time together. Currently played something for a week, but can't say due to embargo. Oh, played something. Nice. Like a game. And thank you though, Fox. Thank you. Looks like we got an ad starting in 14 seconds, so maybe I'll just start drawing during that time or something. It's kind of nice to know though. That's really cool. Dave, thank you for 86 months. Appreciate it.
It has been over 7 years. So many art challenges. Facial metal Poku headbang, facial metal 2 pound.
Thank you, Dave. I appreciate it. Thank you. 86 months, almost 90. Oh my goodness. So crazy. 7 years. Honestly, you know what? I cannot believe that. That is insane. And we've done so many art challenges. Isn't that crazy? Just restarted my Twitch. How are you doing today? I'm doing good, Aruku. How are you? Hello, Carrots. Hiya, Poku. Poku, hiya. I'm glad you're back. Thank you, Carrots. Appreciate it. I'm glad you're back too. Welcome in. I think the ads last for a minute or something. Let me just start painting this really quick. Let's see what I was even doing here. We had this multiply layer on here. At this hour? Yeah, sorry. I would have streamed earlier, but I had to do some groceries. Ad break ends in 51 seconds. Wow. I thought it was a minute-long ad. These are the desks here. Get that money. Getting a blackout in town, so I decided to watch you before it's too late. You're getting a blackout in town, Kelly? What does that mean? Like you're losing power? Well, hello, Kelly. I hope you're doing well. Fairly okay. I had to hard clash with some manga, but I have to put it off reading it for now. I see. No ads for Dave broke you for 7 years. For 7 years, I know, right? Oh my goodness. Howdy, hello Took. How are you doing? Welcome in. I'm doing okay. So background painting today? Yep, we are continuing on with the background painting, just like we've been doing in the last stream. Hopefully we can get a lot done. I have a commission coming up, so I'll be doing a commission here soon too. Once I get a confirmation of whether I can stream it or not, you know? But that's pretty exciting. It is actually a commission I'm very, very excited for, so yeah, that's gonna be good. It's like work for another game. Ooh, nice. I have convinced myself that there are manga that are dangerous, so I have to be careful about what I choose to read. Dangerous how? Hey, this is looking great. Thanks, Raxus. How are you? Another game? Yeah, how exciting. I'm like very, very excited about that. I think I'm gonna do mostly like a lot of painting today. And we'll see how that makes the classroom look. Ayo Blade, how you doing? Welcome in. It's a very depressing manga. Oh yeah, that can definitely be dangerous to read for sure. I'm okay, Poku. Glad to hear that your trip went well. Was troubleshooting something. So sorry for the delayed response. Hey, no problem, no problem. There was an ad break going on anyway, so it's totally fine. Is it really hot for you guys too? Like, the last couple days, it just suddenly became really hot. I know I'm wearing a sweater right now because at nighttime it gets really cold over here, but tomorrow's supposed to be like summer weather. And I'm like, what? POV took a small nap at school. And everyone's gone in the classroom. Have you guys ever slept at school before? It's been pouring rain for the past couple of days here. Oh, wow. So I guess this rain sound is kind of fitting, huh? Do you like the rain, Flying Frog? At my place, it's cold and rainy. Ah, I see, I see. It kind of got, like, cold and weirdly foggy today. It's, like, so foggy that, like, the water was, like... You could, like, feel the water in the air. It got really weirdly humid. Generate a cool entrance. Hey, Lushu, welcome. Joy, ice, spice, and everything nice. Wow. Glad it was a little rainy yesterday. Cali has been having weird weather lately. One day rainy and then the next hot. Yeah, I've been hearing about the hot weather. Like, too hot. Isn't it in the 90s or something for you guys? It's definitely kind of weird weather lately, for sure. There's lots of fluctuations. I guess that's what spring kind of becomes, but it feels so unstable. Oof, it was, yeah, that is absolute insanity. So sorry you had to deal with summer weather already. I'm like a little worried about what summer is gonna be like this year. But I'm really hoping that it's good for rice harvests, because this rice shortage is making the rice expensive here. Oh my goodness. So expensive. Hot weather and rain the next day. Haha, that's just normal weather in the Philippines. Oh, that sounds so humid too. You've had a better, Flying Frog? There's this big old telephone pole right outside my house and it's tilted almost to a 45-degree angle directly towards the street. Oh, that is so dangerous. We've got some storm and lightning here too, which is rare at this time of the year. It's gonna be hot, I bet. Yeah, probably will be. I hope this summer isn't too hot. To smelt steel out there. Oh my god, I know. Absolutely horrible. I gotta say though, holding this pen feels nice though. After not drawing for a couple days. Didn't Southeast Asia have record-breaking high heat last year? Mm-hmm. They're currently trying to fix it, which is why there will be a blackout soon. Oh, okay, got it. We were sizzling, mm-hmm. We're coming into winter. It was 3 degrees Celsius this morning when I woke up. Oh, so you're in the other hemisphere, are you? down in Australia. It's gonna get hot for you guys. Upside down, yeah. You live in the upside down. Love the light on that background. Thank you. I don't know how I'll be able to paint it well, but you know what? I'm just gonna start rendering over it, I think. I'm gonna go like this and like kind of get rid of it, and I'm just gonna render everything, and then I'm just gonna go boom boom and like, oh wait, boom boom, and then like see how it looks. Hello AJ the cat, welcome in. Boiled one might even say, or even smelted. Boiled from the humidity too, I bet. Hey Pyromaniac, how you doing? Welcome in. Just woke up. Oh, good morning to you. Did you sleep well? Get some goose sleep? Oh my gosh. One of the things that sucked during vacation though, when I was visiting my grandma, is I had this migraine like the whole time. That really sucked. And then it didn't help that the pillow I was sleeping with was like either too... It just didn't fit right or something, and I was like struggling to sleep with it. I felt like such a picky sleeper, you know? Chairs, desks, we'll call this podium. This layer here, podium. Sometimes it's too much brain work for me. Trying to figure this out. You're such a good drawer. Thank you. I try my best to be the best drawer in my bedroom. Why is it colored like that? Very interesting. I hate how a bad pillow can break my sleep or give me a stick neck. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, the pillow definitely got me, not the best sleep. And, like, at my grandma's place, she has, like, a million pillows to choose from. So, like, of course I tried a whole bunch of them, but sometimes I was just tired and I was, like, sleeping and I would dream of switching my pillow because I wanted to switch it so badly, and then I would wake up and be like, ah, it's still the bad pillow. And I'd sleepily go and switch the pillow or something. I like doing digital arts too, it's fun, but hard. It can be hard, yeah, definitely. You're hunting taters. Well, I wonder if that's good enough for the floor color. I'm like trying to think of the most efficient way to go about this, but I'm also like, it's making me a little lost, so part of me wants to just like dive in and be like, yeah, start painting over everything, even if it could potentially hurt me in the long run of this and make the process go way longer than it needs to. What the heck is happening here? When reality sinks into our dreams, I know. But yeah, pillows. You animate too! That's awesome, AJ. Very cool. When you try to flip your pillow to the cooler side, but the other side is also too warm. I don't usually flip my pillow, actually. I feel like I sleep on one side of it, and then I sleep to the other side. So you know how, like, usually the pillow's, like, in the middle? I bet you mine is kind of more like 3 divots. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna change them into a darker brown. I was really dreaming a lot during break. Not in the sense that I was like dreaming about or dreaming in my sleep. I mean, like, I was like dreaming a lot about like my grandma has this like plot of land, right? It used to hold a building because my grandpa attempted to do a indoor golfing company during the bubble period of Japan, when everyone is really, really rich. He tried to do an indoor golfing company. So he had built this really big building on the plot of land that they had for generations in the family. And the sad part about it is this land used to have like a bunch of really unique fruit trees. There was a garden. It was just like a beautiful patch of just like lots of really cool plants and stuff, right? And my great-grandpa was apparently like super good at taking care of all of that. When my grandpa decided he wanted to build this building there for his indoor golf business, it got all paved over with asphalt, right? So like that's how I grew up, knowing that that plot of land is asphalt covered to be a parking lot, and then there was the building, and that building was our playground, right? And then so that's the only way that I knew it. But when I talk to my aunts and my mom, they tell me about like how it used to be during their childhood, and how there used to be these fruit trees, and there was a whole bunch of really amazing plants in there and stuff like that. And I was like, wow, that is so cool. Now the building has been torn down because the business failed, and then so there's just this plot of land that's open for like, it's only available to be used as business land if someone was to buy it. But while it's in our family, we can use it as whatever we want. So every time I go back to my grandma's place, I'm looking at this plot of land that is just now, you know, half of it is covered in asphalt. Part of it used to be like where there used to be like a car wash or something. That's now just a concrete foundation and stuff. And then there's the area where the building was is now just dirt and weeds and stuff like that. So like, you know, my family's always talking about like somebody needs to start a business there and everything. But I'm looking at it thinking, what if I try to make it back into what it was, you know? I thought it'd be cool to try to like bring it back to its former glory. I obviously don't know what it looked like, but like there's people in my family who did know what it looked like. So like I'm like, that would be so cool to like rebuild it or like build something else on it, you know, that is like kind of reminiscent of what it used to be or something. Because right now it is literally just like a desolate piece of land that they use as a snow dump during the winter and stuff. Make a Five Nights at Freddy's there? Just kidding. No. How far is it from population centers? Would it be close enough to run most businesses? That's the thing. It's in a very remote area. It's not super out of the city, but it's also not super close to it. It's kind of in a hidden location, to be honest. It's a pretty big plot of land for Japan. But you know, everything's advertised through the internet now, so if there was going to be a business on it, I feel like as long as it could get some pretty good online presence, then it probably would be okay. But you know, Aomori also a place without much train public transportation, like you'd see in like a metropolitan area. So it's like, you'd have to try to ride the bus there or something like that, or like rent a car and like get around the area or something like that. Would it be too far to be office space? No, I don't think so. You know, we've all had a whole bunch of ideas, like, why don't we make a senior home there for my grandma to, like, also be part of the senior home, who doesn't have to pay for it because it's on her plot of land, you know? Like that, I thought that was a pretty good idea before. My brother-in-law has been like, I'm gonna make a dojo there, you know? Like a martial arts dojo. My little sister's talked about opening a bakery there. Like, we're all like trying to think of something. New person got recommended on my homepage. Oh, hello, Yukina-chan. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. And hello, Sir Silly. How you doing? Welcome in. That stinks that happened, yeah. Part of me really wishes that I could have seen that garden and like just everything that used to be planted there. Like, my mom was like, it was literally the most unique type of fruit trees. Like, you probably wouldn't be able to find them now. It was like those kinds. Like, there's so many different types of citrus that you usually cannot find in a grocery store and everything. You know, hearing this story, it just makes you like really, really sad. Like, it's also kind of like mixed feelings, right? Because like, I grew up kind of like admiring what my grandpa was able to do with like his business stuff. He had a successful taxi business, you know? And I never really thought that building as a bad place because it was my playground growing up. But then like, after hearing about what that land used to look like, that's where the mixed feelings come in, you know? You're just kind of like, oh man, am I upset about this? Like, I kind of wish I could have seen that, you know? But I also kind of don't want this, like, opportunity to, like, make that area into something to like go to waste, you know. So while I was there at my grandma's place, I was really just like thinking so much about it. I was like exploring the area, just trying to like check out what it's like and everything, you know. I've been there my whole life. Bakery surrounded by fruit trees. You can make cakes out of fruits, jelly, salted fruit. Yeah, that too. I was like, you know, I always tell my sister, I'm like, if you make a bakery, I would love to like have a garden growing next to it, and like we can have like locally grown vegetables on your bread that you make and stuff like that. Like that could be kind of cool. Or, you know, we all dream about stuff all the time, you know. Me and my sisters. My friend was looking... Wait. Yeah, without the trends, it would be really hard to have people come there. My friend was looking into turning an old building into an artist co-op space to rent to local artists. Ah, I see. There's some cool ideas. Yeah. I'm sure there's one that we just haven't come across yet that would be the most, like, perfect idea, you know, but... Love the little dancing thing in the corner. That is my potato, thank you. I'm glad you like it, Koji girl. Thank you. Just giving a quick hi. Hope everyone's doing okay. Hello, Infinite. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. By the way, if anyone is new to the stream, I am streaming on both Twitch and YouTube, and you will hear me talking to both chats. So if you are ever confused about who I may be talking to, if you don't see them in chat, it's possible they're just on the other chat. Salutations to you, Gooba. Hello, Heiki. A stacked potato, hell yeah. It's shaking its little butt over there. It was a rebellion against the butt ban. But the butt emote returned, and now they simply keep celebrating. Yes, exactly. What are you drawing? I am drawing a background right now. This is a classroom setting for a visual novel. I am not somebody who draws backgrounds often. I draw characters and stuff. That's like my main thing. But I'm doing these backgrounds for a visual novel that I'm working on with a couple of people. So, yeah. It's kind of turning into practice in a way too, but you know, sometimes you don't draw things like this until like you're put in a position where you kind of have to. Like you're drawing? Thanks, Sad Sam Rain. Sad Sam Rain. Thank you. Appreciate it. Same, lol, my characters just float in the abyss. I can't be bothered with backgrounds. It's difficult, right? But yeah, I've been finally learning the workings of perspective and stuff like that. See, you got some. That is not the grid that I used. Where is the grid I used, anyways? That's the one. That's the one, but you have too many background colors on right now. That's how it was when I first started drawing it. And now we're kind of going more into the detailing and making the things look pretty. That's what we're going with. I think I'm gonna merge these layers to make one layer of chairs. I'm gonna copy and paste it. Yeah. So now we just have chairs here. And I'm just gonna paint over it. I can't be bothered with layers anymore right now. I'm doing one layer painting. Alright. Alright. Sometimes this is the best stress-free way for me to paint. Really pretty, by the way. Thank you. Sensei, want your opinion. So I want to buy an Android tablet. I want to use it for drawing. An Android tablet for drawing. I've never used one before, so I'm not sure if I can recommend anything, to be honest. But does anyone in chat have any suggestions for Android tablets that are good for drawing? Pretty art. Hey, Rising! Good to see you. Welcome in. I got a question, financials aside. When do you think is the right time to move from iPad to a professional display tablet? I don't think you ever have to move to a professional display tablet, to be honest. I think iPads and professional display tablets are merely just tools to do digital art, but if you're comfortable with what you're doing on the iPad, there is absolutely no reason to ever have to switch to a professional tablet, right? Technically, the tablet I'm using, the Wacom Cintiq 22, this isn't like a pro model or anything like that. So many people of different ranges of levels are using it and stuff, but I think in the end, it's whatever you end up feeling is the most comfortable. If you feel that you need to make an upgrade from an iPad, then that's totally fine too, but I feel that if you are comfortable with drawing on an iPad, switching to a professional display tablet could be a pretty drastic change, because all those touch things that you get used to on Procreate and stuff, they don't really transfer over to professional tablets, I think. And a lot of the times these tablets that are catered to like pro level people, they're not ones that you draw mobilely. Which iPad also offers that as like a positive, you know? So I think there's a lot of reasons to consider why you would want to switch. Because iPad offers a lot of really good reasons to keep it on the iPad. Lenovo tablets are good for drawing. Are they? Well, there you go. My range is below $150. Shaoxin tablets? I've never used one of those either. Got a question. Wait, I use a Samsung Galaxy FE and it's pretty good. I had to put a screen protector on mine to get that paper feel though. The paper feel is definitely nice. I wonder if Paperlike makes screen protectors for Androids too. I know they do iPads. I've been working from my iPad since 2020. It would be nice to work on a PC with a screen tablet, but it's also nice working on an iPad. Yeah, I feel like they both have their positives and negatives, right? There's a reason why I prefer working on the PC over an iPad, and for me, it's like the iPad I never quite got used to it the way that I did this. And I just felt like keyboard shortcuts were just way more intuitive for me. They just made more sense, you know? An iPad was too much of a learning curve, and I realized that the iPad, after I got it, it became more of a Netflix watching machine rather than like a drawing tool. So then I was very thankful when my sister said she needed an iPad, and I said, you could just buy mine from me. I was like, okay, I'll give you a big discount. She's like, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Something about working on the screen here fits me better. I do sometimes still wish I had like the option of transporting it, but it just never worked for me, I guess, in the end. Do not buy a Samsung tablet, says Gooba. In my opinion, you have to change the stylus pen tip often, and sometimes the body of the tip will even get stuck inside the stylus, and then you'll have a hard time pulling it out. It's something to consider. Tried to use an off-brand tablet from Temu for drawing, and it deleted all my artworks I ever made. What? That's awful. What the heck? I'm so sorry that happened. So don't get an off-brand tablet from Temu. In fact, stop buying from Temu. Nothing good comes out of there. Let's see. Maggie says, I sometimes draw on a Galaxy S9 Lite that comes with the Smart Pen, and I mostly use it for pixel art program or make a quick sketch to print then color. So you could look into that, but I mostly use my iPad. Yeah, I do feel like in terms of like tablet drawing tools, a lot of people prefer the iPad, which makes sense. I think the Apple Pencil is really good, like one of the best in terms of touch screens and stuff, you know? But yeah. I feel like for making sure files is safe, it's better to work on a PC, but drawing on an iPad feels nice too. Yeah, I could see that. Hecky says, I so wish Apple would release an equivalent to Microsoft Surface. Having a full desktop OS would make the device so much more useful. Actually, though. Netflix watching machine, understandable though. Yeah, I was playing Spider Solitaire and Netflix on my iPad. I would rarely draw on it, and if I did draw on it, it was usually just like a pencil sketch type of thing. So what ended up happening was my sketchbooks, like my traditional sketchbooks, ended up being better drawing tools than an iPad. Go figure, right? I couldn't draw on the iPad glass. It was too smooth and I hated my fingers constantly activating it. Yes, I got a screen protector for my iPad when I had it. I got the Paperlike one, right? It helped with the smoothness of it. And then my hand would always add dots everywhere. I'd be working on something, there's a random dot that I didn't notice or something. It just happened all the time. I hated it. Have you ever drawn using an iPad using a finger? No, I have not. I use the Apple Pencil. Also, Mercy, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you. I use a Paperlike screen protector. Works pretty good for me. Yeah, it's a pretty good one. I thought someone was whistling behind me. Whistling behind you. Was I whistling? I'm doing a play for my school. It's tomorrow, so I gotta practice my lines while listening to the stream. Pray that I don't get sidetracked. Good luck, Lushu. The random dot gets me on the occasion. Finger drawing is cool on the iPad. I've seen many good artists using that style of art to make good things. Can only really sketch with that method though. Yeah, I guess a lot of it is like a stylistic thing too. I'm sure you can get a bunch of different styles by drawing like that. Thanks, Lumi. Ooh. Ow. Hello. Hi, Sweetie Bun Bun. That was a loud crack. I know. I'm so sorry. There's people that are sensitive to that. I did not expect it to crack that loud, to be honest. It just felt like my wrist was really stiff, so I kind of had to loosen it up. Oh, thanks, Rising. Thank you, thank you. I got my water. I have a friend on Facebook that draws on Ibis Paint using their finger. Their art is awesome. That's super cool. Also, it's really cool how many people use Ibis Paint. I feel like the painting program that has gained a lot of popularity with like a younger audience, but a lot of people have made some really cool stuff on it. You guys feel like the year's passing by really fast this year, too? Somewhat, but to me, March and April felt slower to me. Oh, really? True. It was a very different spring from what I usually have. So it definitely did feel like really fast to me, actually, because my little sister graduated her baking school. So like because of that, like my family came over, and it felt a little bit like, you know what summer feels like when there's graduations happening in the US and stuff like that. It's kind of like what it felt like, and then we like combined it with the vacation, so just yeah, it just felt very different from the usual end of winter to spring that I experience. Draw with my finger and my pen. My pen is trash, but it gets the job done. Nice. I'm glad that you continue drawing despite, you know, not being super happy with your pen. I think that's important. Hey yo! Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, Mr. Sky Nomad. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I haven't been this stressed out since college. Self-imposed deadlines keep flying past me. Oh my gosh. Self-imposed deadlines are so difficult to keep, aren't they? Dude, I'm sorry you're feeling all that stress though. That really sucks. Heck yeah, passing by so fast makes it makes a light year look slow. Yep. When I bought the tablet, I got a Need pen, but they might be almost the same as the tablet, so I need to be comfortable with it. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. Pyromaniac redeemed 5 squeezes. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other hand. 1, 2, 3. That click. 4, 5. It's okay, it's a good stretch because I'm working on my favorite game idea I've had. Oh hoo! That sounds pretty awesome. So are you starting a new game then? Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, this cleanup looks way better already. The before and after right there. It's not a major difference. I also colored this desk on accident. Yeah, I finished my work on the first game, most stray bugs while my partner wraps it up and moving to game 2. Nice, nice! That's so exciting. So when is the game that you guys are wrapping up gonna be released? Is it gonna be on Steam and stuff? Koji girl, thank you for the sub on YouTube. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Hello! Kala with the 24 months. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Hi Poku, hope all is well and hope you had fun on your trip too. Welcome back. Smiley face emoji.
Had fun on your trip too. Yes, I did, Carlo. Thank you. I had a very good time. And, I kind of want to go back. I think that all the time. I love that place. It's the closest thing to, like, childhood home, you know? Is my grandma's place. But hey, I hope you had a good week, Carlo. Thank you so much. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Lucas. I appreciate it. Thank you. I legit have no idea when. Lol, I'm not putting any pressure on it to get it wrapped up. When it's out, it will be on itch, and I'll send you a link. It'll be free. Sounds good. I'm excited to check it out when I do. I'll have to have a day where I play the games that, like, you guys have finished, because, like, Took has finished a game, and I have not made time to, like, sit down and stream it. I've been wanting to. I think that's one thing that I'm, like, starting to realize is so important, is, like, the action of sitting down and, like, making time for some specific thing. It can't always just be, oh, it'll be someday, right? It's gotta happen by making that decision. Kind of like when I played Stray. It's like I finally finished Stray because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play a game on the stream and I'm gonna finish it all the way. Like, oh, look, you got to go and be reminded about those times too. Yeah. Of course, I love going back to my grandma's place and being reminded of my childhood. That's such a good time there. Very detailed with this one, Poku, especially when you get close up to the chairs. Yeah, I know. There's a lot going on in this one. Hopefully we can wrap it up pretty quickly. It might take like 2 more sessions or something, I'm guessing. We'll see what we can do here. Can I ask how long you worked on that game, Full Torch? Discounting the months I couldn't work on it at all from illness, it was around 12 months. So if I started over, it would probably take 2 or 3 though. Oh, a lot of learning. Yeah, I bet. Wow. That's really cool. But unfortunately, I gotta go to bed. Thank you, Poku, for your streams, and I hope you have a nice one and a good day. Thank you, Carlo. Thank you so much for your support of 2 years of subbing. And I hope you sleep well, and I hope you have a good rest of the day. Or a good day, I guess. That's more fitting. Jimmy, what's up? How are you? I'm doing good. How are you? Alicia says goodnight to you, Carlo. Over from YouTube. How are you, Jimmy? How are things going? Okay, and then we'll copy this layer, and then we'll do a 1-layer painting again. I'm always dead to the world on a Monday. Oh, the weekends are, because the weekends are so intense. Weekends are supposed to be when you're relaxing, Jimmy. What? You telling me you're not relaxing? Just kidding. Weekends usually aren't enough time to relax, in my opinion. It's not that way with kids. True. We're gonna have ads starting now, so I shall not talk. Everyone's a sub anyway. True. There's still us on YouTube that you can talk to. True. No ads on YouTube. Yet, right. I'm gonna start adding ads on YouTube. Even if the person isn't partnered, huh? Oh my gosh, though, I just want to say thank you, you guys, for watching the YouTube streams too, though, because my view hours, or the watch hours, have definitely gone up a lot quicker recently. So thank you. Have a wonderful day or evening, Poku. Unfortunately, I must go to work now. Well, I hope you have a great day at work, Pyro. Thank you for hanging out. And thank you for, making me do my workout of the grips. The grip squeeze. Not having the Poku emotes is a crime. We must fix it. Ah, I would love to, yeah. Hello, Sujol. Welcome. Learning multiplayer has been so hard that my left eye has literally twitching for the last 3 days. Oh no. Is that just to add multiplayer in the games? Yeah, this new game is a multiplayer horror game where you play bumbling wizards, and for the last 3 weeks I've just been learning the basics of client server. Ah, dang. I'm super in love with this idea, so I persevere. Yes, it'll be worth it. Hi Poku, hey Ernesto, what's up? How you doing? Do you think I can memorize a 2-sentence line in Tagalog in under 6 minutes? Yes, definitely. You could do Lushu. Hell yeah, watch hours go brr, I'm very happy about it. So thank you. I need to start getting some videos out though, that's for sure. First get the meaning of the sentence, then memorize the words. Then, once you've memorized it 3 times without mistakes, you're good. That's usually how I memorize stuff. I don't know if it works for you. That's a good tip though, Kelly. Thank you. Gotta go. Thank you for the stream, Poku Leader, everyone. Bye, Loki. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Hi, Foxy Che. I hope you're doing well. I hope I said your name correctly. We are currently painting a classroom for a visual novel called Whispering Memories. It's pretty. But a long-time lurker, but don't talk. Well, welcome to the chat then. Thank you for lurking for so long. Just having a chill drawing session today. Getting some work done and catching up and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So your own visual novel or for someone else? It is for someone else. Your avatar is so cute. Thank you, Mira. Appreciate that. My avatar, like the one on my profile picture? I'm assuming? I was a quiet kid in class. Me too. I always thought it was kind of funny that people in chat would be surprised if I said that I was definitely the introverted kid in class. The one that's never really said anything, ever. Oh, I was drawing on the wrong layer. Should we just merge it all? Oh my goodness, there's so much I drew on the wrong layer. Well, maybe I'll merge it. Me 3. Oh no. A shy quiet kid or other quiet kid? No, I wasn't shy, but a lot of people assumed I was shy. It's like one of those things, like, you know, when you're a kid, you don't really talk too much, and then, like, the people around you kind of put that label on you that you're shy. You're like, oh, she's a shy kid, and you're just like, not really, but okay. Quiet kid over the kid who thinks he's funny. That's the bad type of class clown. beep boo. This looks good, thank you. Have a good lurk, Foxy. Thank you for popping into the chat. I am back. Welcome back, Carrots. I just got done cooking chicken over rice for dinner. It's art time again. Nice. I bet that's delicious. I'm now in bed all cozy. Nice, full torch. Skill is for getting an education, not for making enemies. Joining a course just to socialize is ridiculous. Is it now? That's why adults join classes now, right? To learn something and to socialize and get to know people. How's it going? It's going good, Brett. How are you? I am panting this podium. Hi, Neon. It's good to see you. Welcome in. How art thou doing today? Listening to both this and some of my family's gossip. Is it good gossip or is it kind of the same old, same old? Us seasonals where I have to work today, off paid now because paid off now because today's a holiday. Ooh, and as of I think last year we finally get it off and paid. Nice. So I only been up for about half an hour so far today. Wow. Hi Beam, welcome back. Someone in my family found out that they were technically dating a relative. Eee. I think I might merge the tables and the desks. So we'll make a copy. And same with the desk. I'll make a copy. And now we're going to merge these so that we just have them separate. Why is the window with that? What the heck? Alright, so now we just have this. And we're just gonna paint over it. Like this is what was intended in the first place. Hehehe. So pretty good gossip that, yeah, that's quite the shocking news there, honestly. I'm not bad, just trying to work on a game level. It's too short/small and I don't know how to pad it out while keeping with the story of the game. So I'm just tinkering with textures, etc. Not really doing much. I see, I see. The last time you accidentally closed the chat. I don't think I did. My mom was a child in the Philippines, probably in the late 1980s. She and her sister got a Famicom NES for Christmas. They said they really liked it. That's awesome. Very cool. Does anyone hope that Nintendo will make... Actually, you know what? Maybe no one's hoping this. Maybe this is me alone. That I'm hoping that Nintendo will make an affordable game console again. Because that used to be the handhelds. And now the handheld is merged with the at-home console. Not likely, I think. Yeah, me too. Sure do, maybe someday. Yeah, that'd be cool if they did. I really liked the 3DS. And it makes me a little sad to think that the 3DS could potentially be the final handheld. In a sense. Like a pure handheld. Maybe, but if they did, they most likely wouldn't make it good like their big buck system. True, true. Leaving for a moment, gonna work on something? Have fun, Kelly. They should make mini consoles again, but ones that can play the original game cartridges and discs, etc. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. It's too good of an idea. It's not gonna happen. Time for bed for me, Poku. I'm glad you're back. I always appreciate your streams. Well, thank you for hanging out for as long as you can. Full Torch. I hope you have a good night, and I hope you sleep well tonight. Good job on your game. Well, they did have some games on the Switch, but also 3DS, like Sushi Strikers, Fire Emblem Warriors, and we most likely would have gotten more of that if people still wanted 3DS stuff. Although I do feel like the 3DS stuff did live for a pretty long time, despite how old the system was, you know? That's something I'm a little grateful for. That means a lot. I think this classroom's coming along with a lot of this. So lunchtime sounds good. I miss the GameCube, man. Well, that was my first system as a middle schooler I got. Very first system we got when I was like 5 was the Nintendo Super NES system, I think. Yeah, but I get that. Being a certain age, like middle school, and playing a console sticks with you. I feel like even more than just like playing it as like a tiny kid, right? But yeah. Sorry, Kiers, I haven't added any toolbox command on my YouTube. But it's pretty awesome. It is what I'm using if you're curious about that. Only now seeing y'all's chat cause YouTube didn't load it in. Uh-oh. It's like lagging behind or something. Played Mario Sunshine and 007 GoldenEye on that thing. Yeah, I played Mario Sunshine too. I never got far because I was terrible at it. I miss the GameCube too, though. I remember when I used to wake up and then like my parents wouldn't be awake yet. And then I would sneak into my little sister's room because for some reason we put the GameCube in her room. And then we would play Mario Party 4 together. We just do minigame mode because we like really loved the minigames and we just play the minigames over and over, the ones that we liked. Hi streamer, hi chat, hi Nick Logus, how you doing? I have it on Switch, I need to play it more sometime, man. Geofracture Games, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. It's fine, this is a neat device, it is, yeah, the tour box is pretty awesome. It really helps with the rotating the paper. I think that's the one thing that I've super fallen in love with on this device. Excuse me. I used to just wake up at the crack of dawn and just look at the sunrise. When I was younger, yeah, as kids, we would wake up so early, huh? Did you guys have a strict bedtime? My mom was pretty strict about bedtime. She was like, she told us that we had to be asleep by 8 o'clock, which sucked because in Japan, that 8 o'clock was the time that One Piece would be on TV. So we would be like, One Piece is on, One Piece is on. And she's like, no, you gotta go to bed. And we're like, nah. She still remembers it. She was talking about it because I was telling her that I was like singing all the One Piece songs at karaoke. And then she was like, oh yeah, you guys loved that show. And I would always force you guys to go to bed. Bless you, thank you. I only bought a few games when I had my 3DS because it was pretty expensive, so I only played Pokemon games. By now that I modded it, I practically play it every day and I'm in college now. Nice, nice, Cuba. What food do you miss the most in America when you are in Japan that you crave for? During the holidays, I really missed pumpkin pie. I couldn't find any pumpkin pie type of thing. Like, I realized that a lot of the sweets in Japan, like, were the same kind of sweet, and they didn't have, like, this, like, totally different side of flavor, like, with spices and stuff like that, you know? And I was just like, ugh! Yo, mate! Mate Inc., thank you so much for 11 months of subbing. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And, hello. Let's see. I used to, but now it's more of a suggestion of when to sleep. Same Flying Frog. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I really liked waking up super early in the morning though as a kid. It felt so natural. You just wake up, just waiting for your parents to get up. Do whatever you want until that time. I've always enjoyed that. Pumpkin pie is nice. It is. And I'm wondering, like, in terms of normal, just like normal every day, I'm realizing I'm really missing anything that's Mexican food. Like, even just refried beans I miss. I think Japan's trying to bring over more Mexican food. Whenever I go to some restaurants, they'll have a Mexican food section and it'll be like a quesadilla or something, or taco bowl or something that looks really pale in comparison to like actual Mexican food. Pretty personal question. Feel free to ignore if that's a boundary. Is it financially viable for you to do visual novel and comms, or do you do it part-time currently considering a similar path, looking for outside perspectives? No. It is not financially viable. I think if you find something that's more consistent, that pays a certain amount that you can rely on, it's a lot better. With commissions, there's always waves of whether you get a commission or not. And of course, the commission could be something that's a little bit on the easier side, or something that is like cheaper in price, which tends to be most commissions for me. And working on a bigger commission that you could like just focus on that all month or something is a little more difficult to come by, I feel, unless you're like going around and like applying to contract jobs that pay like that. Yeah. So yeah, I do not think that it's financially viable. I think a better option for me would actually to be doing part-time of something else too. But yeah. I mean, I'm not making much right now. I literally just am drifting right now. Yeah, a very, very spicy food is hard to find in Japan. Very, very spicy? Yeah, unless you're like going to a curry place, which usually has pretty spicy stuff. The lifestyle I'm doing right now, I would not be able to do if I was in the US, for sure. So you offset the comms ups and downs with savings? Yeah, basically. You know, Twitch helps too, to stream on Twitch and the subs. Yeah, a very, very spicy food is hard to find in Japan. Let's see, never been out of the Philippines, so I can't say anything about missing home food. Same, I too am drifting aimlessly. Yeah, I think I'm just trying to figure out what I, want to do with my art. I have a lot of ideas. I think the thing I'm struggling on is which one to commit to. It's like I want to commit to all of them, but then I'd spread myself too thin, you know? Thank you for your input. Yeah, no problem. There was a time I was selling at anime conventions and stuff too. While I was streaming, and I was working part-time and stuff, so it's like all of that combined, it was, I feel like I saved a good amount of money from there, and also just when I was working on Clinic of Horrors too, I tried to save as much as I can and stuff too. So I think it's thanks to that portion of doing art that I was able to that I'm able to do what I'm doing right now, where I'm just kind of like, even if I don't really know what it is that I want to do and want to super pursue all in, you know, it's fine. Out of all the three, which one is better, referring to the user of the internet? Denizen, peeps, webbies, or internet wanderers? Webbies. Have you tried applying to any industry-related art job, Poku? I have not. But I would like to someday. Maybe it's a pride thing, but part of me doesn't want to give up doing my own projects. I think it's just pure stubbornness, to be honest, but and there are a lot of food challenges and restaurants in Japan. Yeah, there could be, if you go to the right places. What about Wanderer versus the Web? That's a pretty good one. I can't handle spicy foods, lol. I'm a baby when it comes to that. Same with very hot foods. I have to let it cool while it's, if it's really hot at first. Oh, I love eating food when it's hotter. If it's like too lukewarm, like when I get ramen or something in the US, if it's lukewarm, I feel like it's ruined. It needs to be like at least steaming, you know? Sometimes it's not even steaming. And I'm like, what is this? Hello there, Blue. How are you doing today? Sorry if that's too personal. No, not at all. Not at all. I'm pretty open. I'm doing alright. How about you? I'm doing pretty good. Good to hear that, Blue. Talk about spicy food. I eat way too much spicy food. I put sriracha sauce on everything. There's even a bottle sitting next to me on my desk right now. I didn't notice, oh no. Oh, I definitely had my sriracha moment too when I was in college. I used to put sriracha on a lot of things. But then I like stopped abruptly. I just like stopped eating sriracha as much. I don't know what's up with that. I'm a big fan of spicy foods. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Are you guys like... Do you guys like the spicy chip challenge type of stuff? Like, or like, spicy challenge, like, there used to be a wing place, at my college, where it was a challenge to eat these wings. And, like, there'd just be people who would get them just because they liked the ultra spiciness. I don't know if they did it to show off or I don't know, it's pretty crazy. Are you guys the type that likes that kind of spicy? No. That's a good one. The most spicy you can handle is the Samyang Carbonara. Samyang Carbonara. Food challenges like on Man vs. Food with spicy? Nah. I see, I see. No, salt and pepper about how hard I go with spiciness in my house. I'm very weak to it. Aw. My little sister is really weak to it too. Anytime something spicy comes out, she's like chugging so much water and like she like starts tearing up a little bit. Just like I think I can handle it a little bit better than her, but yeah, it's I feel like I like spicy food to the point that it's not painful, you know? Like that nice burn that lasts quite a while. That one's okay. I'm not a fan of that challenge, but I like seeing people's face after eating them. Okay, the chip challenge though, I think that one is like scary. It's like people who've had like their stomach lining burned and stuff like that. It's horrible. Balix, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you. I can handle a standard 1-cup ghost pepper instant noodles. I like spicy food, but I prefer spicy food that has a flavor, if that makes sense. Yes, that does make sense. I love mango habanero and stuff like that. I found myself eating bulldog recently, too. It's pretty good. Bulldog is really spicy, yeah. But yeah, that totally makes sense. It's like you like eating something that actually tastes good and is spicy rather than just something that hurts for the reason of hurting. That's too far from me nowadays, but I like the ghost pepper sauce. Anything stronger than that is too much. I had scorpion pepper sauce and it was nice and smoky, but it burned for hours. Ooh, I don't know if hours is like something I can handle. Maybe I'm pretty weak to it. School, we have this thing called Spirit Week, where each day we have a theme. Tomorrow's fictional characters. Who should I be? Like indie animation and games. You get to dress up in a costume? It's like a cosplay? Sounds cool. You know, maybe that's good enough for this. I don't really feel like I need to add anything else more unless I'm trying to just clean it up more, you know? I think it's time for that ruler again. Special ruler?
//
Oh slash. Oh slash. Hi Tosho. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for 8 months of subbing. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your Prime sub is very much appreciated. Hi, hello, Bellix. This is my first time joining your broadcast. What are you doing? I'm drawing a background for a visual novel. This is a visual novel that will be on Steam. It is on Steam, actually, already. There you are. But yes, this is a visual novel you can check out there, and I'm doing the background art for it right now. But welcome, welcome. Usually I'm not drawing backgrounds. Usually I'm doing things like traditional art. I'm doing character art sometimes. Sometimes I'm just sketching for fun, you know. But yeah. Well, I gotta head to bed. Gonna switch over to the TV. Did you see I left a comment on your last VOD about watching on the TV? I did. You're like, this is my account! My other account to be able to watch from the TV. And I was like, very cool. Well, I hope you sleep well tonight, Strange Brew. Thank you so much for having another account to even just watch on the TV. How very nice of you. If you eat nothing but just spice, it's like you're eating pepper spray at that point. Yeah, exactly. Definitely go with Totoro if you're brave enough to handle that level. Cool. Totoro's a good suggestion, honestly. Right now I am adding the lines to this wood paneling. Okay, I have a question for you guys. This is for you Pokemon card collectors out there. My question is, why do you like Pokemon cards? Us Homo sapiens are quite strange for liking a chemical that is specifically made to ward off against mammals. Yeah. I know, right? It's our pain receptors going off, too. Art. The art. I think many will agree with you there, Mega Mega. The artwork mostly. I'm looking for the favorite Pokemon. Okay, okay. Do you guys play the game? The trading card game? Or do you mostly buy it to have little collectible artworks? Because I've always liked the art too. I've actually been looking at my little sister's Pokemon cards that she's just been carrying around with her because she got like, she won this in a crane game, the Pokemon 151 pack. And so I've just been like looking at her Pokemon cards and stuff and observing the art on it because he got like pretty cool artwork. And I used to collect them too, you know. It's like kind of cool seeing them all. It's making me want to get some again. But yeah, been wondering a lot recently, like, do most of us like Pokemon cards because of the art? I know the One Piece cards are kind of like gaining popularity recently too, and I'm like, I wonder about that too, you know? Nostalgia feeling also plays a part in why we collect, because it is the one way we can relive the memories. True, true. I can see that. Only experience I have learning is the old Game Boy game and the DS demo, but would like to try playing the trading card game if competing in the video game don't work out. The card game is pretty fun. I didn't learn the card game until I was at PAX one day, which is only like a few years ago, right? I was at PAX and there was a Pokemon booth. I think that was the last time I went to PAX actually. And then yeah, and then we learned how to play Pokemon there, and they gave us like starter packs and everything. It was really, really cool. Yeah, people love it so much that they'll hurt each other for it. It's happening a lot lately. Yeah, I'm like wondering if the whole Pokemon card craze that I feel like has been like really booming in the last year is more like because people are trying to resell them for a certain value. Like, is it just like a money opportunity as people... I don't know, is that why people are going crazy over it? Or is it kind of more like, do people continue collecting it for the art? Because I would always like to hope that it's for the art, rather than like to resell and scalp it and everything, you know? I've seen a lot of my friends having collection of something like Gundam, Hot Wheels, etc. I'm a pretty boring person, so I decided to have a collection of my own, but damn, these cars are expensive, so I just stopped. I get that. I get that. Collecting is very expensive for sure. I did when I was a kid. Nowadays, it's just collecting. Not that I can find packs to buy these days. Yeah, because of the scalpers, right? Like, they're ruining it all. Dang. Hi again. Hello, Aruku. Aruku. Yeah, it's crazy how grown adults are doing that just to make a tiny bit of money off of modern. Yeah, agreed. Nowadays, some people collect just for business because Pokemon prices have skyrocketed. And also people make a lot of money from them. Yeah, I think that's a surprising thing. Like, I kind of want to know the percentage of people who are actually just buying it to, like, you know, have a collection and, like, to have cool art cards, basically. I went to an art exhibit at a mall a couple of hours ago. It was mad fun. I saw my art teacher from last year there. That's awesome. I don't really collect anything because most of the stuff is so expensive. Yeah. Lots of scalpers buy loads of packs and selling rare cards individually. Seen some videos in the US of people starting crazy fights over them. I saw it too. Like the Costco stuff when the Eevee packs came out or something. That was pretty crazy. You know, playing Last of Us Part 2 definitely made me interested in collecting pennies. I mean, not pennies, quarters. Because you know how, like, on quarters, they're, like, on the back of them, they have, like, a year. And then they, like, also have the state and, like, whatever the thing is. Like, the year that it was made and stuff, and whatever cool kind of engraving they have for the state. I've always thought that was so, so cool. Like, oh, that's a really good way to collect. Collect things that are, not expensive. 25 cents each. Also, not just Pokemon cards, other toys as well nowadays. Toys are not just for kids, but it's also adults, yeah. So kids also need to fight for the adults, too. Get those Pokemon card now, kind of sad. I know, it is pretty messed up. Gotta get in the scuffles in the Costco parking lot to get them Pokemon card. It's insane. Lots of scalpers buying loads of packs and selling rare cards individually. I've seen some videos in the US. I've seen some videos of people being like, this is how I make bank selling individual cards that aren't worth much or something. And I think it's like, there's like a lottery, right? People will sell like in gacha form basically, and like most of the cards are like bad cards. Scalpers be the bane of anybody who wants to have fun's existence. Seriously. Having a coin collection is nice. Would like to try getting coins and stuff from other parts of the world. Yeah, that'd be cool too. Alright, we got an ad coming up in 21 seconds.
Same message as above.
Same message as above. Hello, Full Metal Riley. Thank you, thank you. Half a year of the dancing potato in the corner. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for half a year of subbing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing amazing today. The recent toy craze is the Labubu one. What the heck is a Labubu? Labubu? I'm gonna look this up. Labubu. Okay, I haven't seen this one. I saw those like little plastic models of like the bald people, but I have not seen this one at all. This is creepy. Isn't that creepy? It looks like an evil version of Monchichi. That creepy dolls, yeah. It looks like an evil version of this. Monchichi. Yeah. I used to have one of these. The one with the big eyes is really, really creepy. Oh my goodness. These are the ones I see around. That's sort of cute in a way. Pipe Custodian with a brand new sub. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy using the emotes. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, I've seen those. I don't really like it. Like them. Oh my gosh, what's that? That's Monchichi. I loved it as a kid. I don't know why. But yeah. Oh, I've heard of Indie Crust, but I haven't seen it yet. That one looks creepy too. It does, but it doesn't need to be more creepy. I don't know why I liked it as a kid. I saw the monkey toy and I was like, I want it! Like, that's so weird. I hope it won't rain until after I go to the credit union. Oh man, I hope so too. The rain keeps coming in. Tosho with the 500 biddies and starting the hype train. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Buff Pop was stimming over these a while ago. They look like they have teeth across the bottom of their collars. Ah, interesting. Did you have Furbies? I did. I did have a Furby. I had a Japanese one and an American one. So one spoke Japanese and the other one spoke English. Not Furbies. I forgot about those things. Now those are creepy. Yes, and they're back now too. Argalato. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. That looks creepy too if it doesn't need to be more creepy. We're having one of the driest springs in 50 years in the UK. We need more rain for once. Really? You guys could take some of our rain. Yeah, they were creepy. Yeah, the Furbies. I think the scary thing about the Furbies was if they just randomly woke up. Because, you know, you had to always, like, pick them up and, like, make them go upside down. And then they'd go, whoa! And, like, wake up and stuff. It was really creepy when they would just wake up on their own and their eyes would just flop open and you're like... What were those 80s rainbow bears? Not Care Bears? Rainbow bears that are not Care Bears? TYs? You guys remember TYs? They were like lions and mixed animals. It's been raining non-stop in the weekdays and dry only during the weekends. Ah. You were making some really cool long Furbies, putting the Furby faces on other plushies. They're pretty creepy too, to be honest. Oh my goodness. But there's a ton of toys out there that I don't even know about. You have a massive monkey puppet with Velcro hands and the squeaker in its mouth. Oh. Mitchell's versus the Machine definitely did the Furbies justice with how creepy they were. Any of you had a Teddy Ruxpin? I always wanted one. Teddy Ruxpin? I've never even heard of that. Wuzzles! Oh my god, that is terrifying! What is this? It's creepy when you don't know what it is. Look at the eyes. It's like... Oh boy. Rekno with the raid! Thank you so much. Let me get you a shout out, Rekno. Yo, thank you! What the? I know, right? What the heck? Why is it always looking down? This is a very creepy picture. I sing and tell stories. My mouth moves and my eyes blink. I interact with my own videos and TV shows. I am computer compatible. Wow. Hello, Minima. It's been a while since I raided. Minima? Is Minima here? It's a talking bear that you put a cassette tape into. And it's meant to tell stories. But you read along. Ah, I see. It's so cool. Well, welcome in, Rekno. It is very nice of you to raid. It's also very good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. I'm back. Welcome back, Bob the Guy. Gonna die in 2 days. Yeah, more tests, and it's my final ones. Oh man, you'll make it through. Don't worry. Looks like it'll murder you in your sleep. Yeah, it did. I meant to say hello, PokuriMio. Awkward. No, I'm just kidding. Looks like I'm really just that tired. True. I hope you had a good stream, though. Thank you so much for the raid. Was this just the plushies I used to have as a small child? Oh. Dang. Have you seen the infamous and legendary bootleg saber figure? The 1,000-yard stare meme. Yeah, it is. Bear will definitely try to kill you while you sleep. The dead eyes are haunting. I think I won't survive this time. I'm not ready to go to the battlefield yet. You got this, Bob. Don't worry. Just gotta make it through. That's it. Eyes on the goal. She rated me and got me all those viewers say, "Oh, that's awesome." My brain went brr. Well, congrats, Recto. That's awesome. You got a big old raid. Very happy for you. Satyr? Satyr. Look up Bumbalion. Bumbalion. Is this the rainbow lion? Wow. So cute. Oh, wow. That looks so Disney. And he's got he's got 4 fingers, or 3 fingers and a thumb, just like the cereal mascots. Man, I feel like so many characters looked like this back in the day. Win 1 for Bumbalion. Bumbalion. This reminds me of something that I used to have. It was a green pig that had a red nose and a red belly. I wonder what that was. We just had some random, really random, plushies back at my grandparents' place. I think they still exist. Gonna catch some Z's, no problem, Blade. Been trying to stay up, but I can't do it. Thanks for the stream, though. Thank you for hanging out, Blade. You have a good night. Thank you, thank you. Gotta let the cat out really quick. No worries. Yes, yes, I remember now. I believe I get a 2-month holiday. Also, more attempts to practice drawing. Yes, Bob! Awesome! You could do it! Infamous bootleg saber. Okay. Saber or oh my goodness. That definitely, scared me there. What? Oh my god! These are so creepy. Satyr. Satyr. Why'd she look like that? Oh my goodness. Satyr. What the heck is that? Thank you, you too. Good night, Blade. See you later. Jesus Christ. What even is that? Why are they so sad? I know, of all faces, too. I spent 6 hours playing Microsoft Solitaire and casual games. My brain is fried. Oh, nice! Those are the best games, Recto. Nice, nice. I used to have the same teddy bear as Mr. Bean. I loved that teddy bear. Named him Coffee. Aw, cute. It's funny how a lot of plushie names kind of end up sticking with you, you know? Where's the colors for these? Ah. Okay, I see, I see. There was a whole doujinshi starring Satyr? Oh no. My first test is in Chinese. Or is Chinese? I guess that's fine for a first one. Nice. I take a lot of strategy actually, especially the extra hard decks. I spent nearly 2 hours on one game of Spider Solitaire. It was a pain. Wow. I love Spider Solitaire though. Yeah, you better be practicing, Lushu. No getting sidetracked. I did some old lady shopping on my trip. The only thing I bought on my trip back to my grandma's place was that I bought a pin cushion. That's my old lady shopping. I really love it. This is the pin cushion. It uses the stitching that's known as koginzashi, which originated from the Tsugaru region, which is where my grandma lives. That's it. This is a little pin cushion. It has them right on the sides with the best teal color. I looked at it and I went, I want it. But you know, I'm starting to realize my shopping is just becoming like this now. I don't ever try to I don't know. I try not to buy things I don't need, but for some reason, I wanted this. Neat! The reactions. Neat! That's neat! Thank you. It's funny how... I mean, you know what? When I was on my Kyushu trip, I decided I was gonna get one souvenir, okay? That was this. I went to go see the One Piece statues around Kumamoto, and I wanted to buy the Luffy one, but I couldn't even find the store with the Luffy one, so I ended up getting the Jinbei one because this was the best one. It was actually the best one. It's my one souvenir. And yes, this time in Aomori, my one souvenir is a pincushion. And I just think that it's funny. It feels very old lady-like. I don't even sew. Why did I... Whoa, is it metal? It's not metal. No, it's a plastic figure. What? I was studying. What did I miss? I'm talking about the types of souvenirs I get when I go on trips. Now, I try to get stamps in a stamp book, and then I try not to buy anything else. But sometimes it's really random things like that. Look, one time it was a wooden apple. It sits on my desk all the time, but it's made out of hiba, which is the type of wood that is in Aomori, and it smells amazing. That's my souvenir. Ever done 2-suit spider solitaire? I have not, Rekno. That looks delicious! It smells so nice. Good shopping impulse, so thank you. You need it because it's cute and that's the only reason you need. True. But yeah. It's funny because it came along with this little paper that explains what I bought. This. Right? It says, Kogin of the Tsugaru district. Our unique embroidery, Kogin, is said to date back about 180 years before in the farm area around Hirosaki City of Aomori Prefecture. At that time, the clothes of the common people were only from hand-woven linen. Moreover, as this linen was very precious, it was usually quilted to wear well. This hand-woven linen was dyed an indigo dark blue and was quilted or embroidered with white cotton thread. And then the quilted cloth was always made into the peasants' smock frocks, because this quilted linen, Kogin, wears best of all the cloths. Most girls began to learn how to embroider this kogin in the age of 5 or 6. They became masters of kogin in 14 or 15 and made their efforts to embroider more and more beautiful figures. As the result, kogin was not only used as smock frocks, but also was considered as their best clothes. Recently, our kogin, with its long history, became appreciated as the most valuable folk handicraft and applied to various uses. The end. You sound like those history explaining videos. Maybe I should make videos like that. Just kidding. Well, sadly I gotta leave. Have a nice stream. See you later, Aruku. Have a good one. And that is the history of the kogin. Roughly translated. A little bit weird grammatically, but you know. Alright, I'm sold. Where can I get that? You could get it in Aomori. You could so do voice acting. The next stop is Tokyo Station. Ding. I'm getting insane Danganronpa vibes here, I swear. That's from the second game or something. What is? Alright, I'm back. Welcome back. The overly sexy public transport voice. You know what's funny is she does sound like that though. The next stop is Tokyo Station. The exit will be on your right. Manga creator? I've made manga before. But no, I'm not making it right now. But hello Yuki, welcome. Pokuri audiobook arc win. I'm gonna start reading books to you guys. That voice also works in the mall when they announce that the store is closing. True. The store will be closing. Please finalize all your purchases before you're trapped in here forever. And everyone's going, and they start playing the store closing song. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding. Is that what your stores around there do? They ding, ding. When you say, oh yes, the stores are gonna close. In Japan, they play the song that goes, la, 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 la. They play that song. That's how you know the store's about to close. It's like, oh, 5 minutes till closing. Should make that into something Poku sounds like a good idea. I need more water. Sounds like the announcement to world dominance. World dominance. Alright guys, I'm gonna take a quick break. The store closing song is Yakety Sax? Yakety Sax? Is that the that song? Is that what Yakety Sax is? Sing the Japanese school bell song. I'm back. The Westminster chime hits hard in an empty school. Oh, is that what it's called? Potato turtle, yes. Perfect outro. I'm back, and I have myself a lovely apple pie. I think it's an apple pie. I have water now, though, so I'll drink it now, blue. Thank you. Welcome back. Thank you. Welcome back. Do you have any ideas for the art challenge, or are you too busy with commissions? What's the art challenge theme again? It was something evil for you, right? Wood. I will try doing something. I think I'll try doing something traditionally again. I have to think, though. That's yummy. You see, my sister works at a bakery, so she brings home a lot of stuff that they can't sell. So, in a time of crisis where the rice is too expensive, you get to eat lots of bread. Or, I mean, I get to eat lots of bread. Lucky me. But I don't know if this counts as bread. It just counts as a pie. The Degens are in space and you chose wood. I want some pie. Ooh, I would share. This is very yummy. Sorry, Dave. Guess it's called an art challenge for a reason. Lots of carbs regardless. True. Barely a difference in bread, cake, and pie, I think. Yeah? There's definitely a lot of butter in this, though, because it's that flaky pie crust, you know? Mmm. So I'm sorry, but your haircut reminds me of a sine wave. Like in math. Like sine and cosine. That's so funny. But it's more challenging for some. Mm-hmm. Could just have a tree growing somewhere in space. I mean, you could just have something made out of wood, too. Best song. Yummy. This is my hair growing out right now. I'm kind of debating if I want to cut it short again, actually. A lot of you guys know me with short hair, actually. That's how I started the stream. But I am considering going short again because I'm a little bored of my hair. It's just, actually, it's just overgrown right now. I was actually, thinking of getting it cut when I was in Aomori, but our haircut lady said that it was a little too last minute, and we're like, oh, it's okay. I did work it in. I'm so excited to see how you did it. Chrono was telling me that you're like, ah, wood, why wood? This drawing looks so British. British! Very interesting way of explaining, for sure. I think Poku already mentioned something similar when she introduced the theme, but you could have space aliens, which only use wood for some reason. Aliens that use wood? Isn't wood a purely earthian thing? Granted, I've just been doing that for years, never had it this long before. Oh, I've been letting my hair out because I don't know what to do with it. Yeah. You know, I used to cut my own hair when it was short. That saved me a lot of money. I'm very cheap. Sorry, I'm eating crumbs off my pants. I'm very cheap, so like I was cutting my own hair, trying to not spend money where I don't need to, you know. And I stopped. I stopped eventually because my mom said my head looked like a Q-tip from behind. But I couldn't tell what my head looked like from behind because I'm just going based off of like feeling, right? And I was like, you know what, maybe it is good to just get it cut by someone. But like, part of me is like wondering if I should just go back to cutting it myself again. Batman, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you. Alien wood. Yeah, alien wood. Anyways. emotional damage. I'm telling it like it is. I know it's really funny. I was like dying laughing when my mom said that. She was like, the back of your head looks like a Q-tip. I was like, oh no. And she was right, which is the funny part. She was spot on. But I did get a lot of compliments on my hair when I used to cut it by myself, so I guess that's how I take it. I haven't cut my hair in like 15 plus years. Wow. That is crazy. Do you ever want short hair again? Are you ever like, I'm so done, you know? Just the Q-tip look suited you, I guess, yeah. It was just the back of my hair. It's really funny. Well, we haven't met any aliens, so we can't know for sure. It is possible that trees could grow in any distant galaxy that is we can't observe. True. Very true. But from what we know currently, the tree, the species of a tree, is very, very much an Earth-only thing. Summer times I've came close to cutting it, but somehow power through the heat. In winter, it's the best. It's getting late. Take a break. Take to break a wall and leave. Take to break a wall? But yeah, I get that, Dave. Definitely tough to deal with long hair in the winter. I mean, in the summertime. Cintiq and Outlaw Star had aliens with tree technology, now that I think about it. Oh, really? Very cool. Just want to comment that the classroom is looking good. Thanks, Lushu. Hope your memorizing is going alright. Oh, it's definitely way better with more contrast. Just took a 3d4 psych damage in remembering doing physical screen tones. What? You know, the screen tones you buy at the stationery store, you cut and shave the tones before you lay it on the work. Yep, and then put a dry towel under it, and with blow heat, you iron on the screen tone onto the paper. Then you scrape the detail and gradient. Yeah, it's freaking crazy, huh? Hey, Totes! I hope you're doing well. Welcome in, welcome in. Hi, Limit Sura. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Pretty sure this isn't my first time chatting in here, but oh well. Maybe it's the first time since that feature was added, maybe? I don't know. Either way, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Great drawing. You nailed the lighting. Thanks, Brett. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna nip out now. Do some shopping. Alright, sounds good. Have a good rest of the stream and day. Thank you, Brett. Have a safe shopping trip. See you later. It's the first time since the last time. Yeah, maybe. Ugh, I have this mosquito bite on my thigh. It is so itchy. Background and in perspective spoiling us today. Well, I'm trying. Around some years ago, maybe 2021, 2022. Okay. Yeah, I wonder what year it was that they even added these features, to be honest. Yoshida! Katakuriko-san! Yokoso. Mosquitoes are the worst. Are there a lot in your area? Yeah, there's a lot in Japan for sure. This is the, I was at a outdoor bath. Like I said, I went to a lot of, onsens. And one of them was outdoors. And the outdoor bath was extremely hot, so like, you know, it's hard to stay in the water the whole time. So sometimes I like sit outside of the water. But because of that, that's when the mosquitoes would be like, and like come after you. Pretty horrible. I am very much not looking forward to the mosquitoes this year, though. Apparently the bugs here are super big. And they are. I've been seeing huge ants everywhere. It's kind of crazy how big they are. It's coming along. Coming along pretty good. Rumby, thank you for the follow. Giva! How are you, Giva? How are things? Working on a background today. I strained my left eyeball. Oh, what? What do you mean? Looking at a screen too hard? I hate the type of ants that makes tech devices their home. Ultimately destroying the internals of it. Happened to my laptop? Oh my god, that's horrible. Wish there was a way to battle mosquitoes. There apparently is. Sort of. There's like a theory that if you put a fake dragonfly on a wire, put it on your hat, and walk around with it, then the mosquitoes will actually avoid you. Because dragonflies eat mosquitoes. So it's like the dragonfly becomes a bodyguard. Kind of my fault for getting a laptop and not removing it from my desk. That's crazy though, oh my goodness. The humble electric racket. My beaky ain't working. Ain't being for some odd reason. Interesting. Wait, really? Curious, right? Kind of want to try it out. Yes, I have to focus really hard on my screen at work, but I have been doing activities like that at home also, and I think my eye is rebelling from not getting rest. Ugh. Oh my gosh. That really sucks. I feel like I had that recently too, and I decided to take a day of just like not being by the computer at all, which helped. Just get darker skin and have a certain blood types that mosquitoes don't like, and you're set. Yeah, let me just change all that. Just change that internally. Yep. Speaking of ants, sorry if this sounds weird, but one time when my dad was cooking rice, the ants went inside, so ants were in the rice, and honestly, the cooked ants tasted like nothing. You guys still cooked it with the ants in there? I mean, there's rice bugs. Maybe it was rice bugs. Are you sure it was ants? Daiso just opened up here this weekend, so I might go there as a break. Yeah! That sounds like a good idea. Take some time away from the computer. You can't be on it all the time, right? Dragonfly on my head might freak me out. I would probably forget I put it there. Yeah, I saw a video where someone had a ball cap, a baseball cap, and they had a clip with a wire coming off of the clip, and there's a dragonfly on it. So as they're walking around, it looks like the dragonfly is just flying around your head. Pretty sure it was ants. I think there were red ants. There was red ants? Oh my gosh. The fire ones? Maybe ants just taste like rice. Ever thought of that? Perhaps. When I go on walks with my fiance, all the mosquitoes bite her and ignore me. It's amazing. That's evil! Your poor fiance. Aw. Dang. I feel like I get stung less than the people I know. My older sister gets stung like crazy. I'm thinking of taking these, turning it into one layer, and painting over it. Honestly, miss chalkboards. Whiteboards are so bland and boring. I agree! I like chalkboards too. Don't let her leave your side. Love this background. The colors are really nice. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I like how it's going too. But yeah, we will see how it turns out. I think I'm getting pretty close to calling it done though. Which also, it happened a lot faster than I expected. Chalkboard noises though. Alright, I can't do this. I can't study with this cold because my roommate is freezing freak. I'm gonna study outside. Thank you for the stream. I hope I can still make it before you end stream. Thank you, Gooba. I hope you are able to study. I'm so sorry that your room is so uncomfortable right now. But you have a great study session. I hope that you get all that in your head. Sound of chalk scraping against the board was like white noise, but for studying instead of sleeping. Oh, that's I think a lot of people would disagree with that one. Alright, let's see if I can one layer this. We're gonna copy this. I'm gonna paste it into my Discord. Boom. So what visual novel are you making? It is called Whispering Memories. Oh, a stream! I'm saved! Saved! Are you okay? What's happening? Here is the visual novel. You can check it out on Steam. There's a demo out right now. If you guys want to try it. Merge it unless you're chicken! Oops, I'm chicken. Oh god. I hate when I accidentally open something else when I'm trying to open Discord. Okay. Open. Open in browser. Okay. Copy image. And then we paste it. Now we have this. And now we will paint on top of it. Let's see, we'll be able to see the before and after like this. It's perfect! Is this a commission, or for one of your novels? This is for the visual novel. Art style looks pretty neat, I dig it. Thank you, Suen. Thank you. Happy Cake Day, Lucio. Hope you have a great party. It's my 21st. 21st is my birthday. Oh, happy birthday to you, Lucio. Our early birthday. I'm having a pizza party. Nice. Very cool. Nightmare. You had a nightmare? Oh my god, I'm sorry. I hope you can forget about it, but nightmares are so difficult to forget, honestly. It's the worst. Well, we're happy to have you, Joron. I hope you could get your mind off of the horrible nightmare. Good afternoon, Poku in chat. Good afternoon to you, Ruby. Hello, hello. Hope you're having a fab day. This looks great. Thank you. I'm having quite a good day. I rode my bike today. It was really fun and awesome. And, yeah. Hooray for bikes! Yay! Such a cool mode of transportation. You don't even need a license. Isn't that the greatest? I must lurk a moment. Sounds good, Giva. Sounds good. Nightmares are good for writing content, I suppose, yeah. Speaking of nightmares, as a kid, I always feared Slendy Tubbies. Slendy Tubbies, robots, and Barney.exe. Barney, huh? Barney's a valid one, for sure. Wasn't the guy playing Barney actually a creep? It's okay, I was fine in the end, but that feeling of fear lingers. Oh my god, yeah. It's the worst feeling too. Minecraft soundtrack. Yeah, it's actually been Minecraft this whole time. I think it's just been really quiet. Hard to hear it. How's Poku doing? I'm doing good. Just talking about my trip back to Aomori to hang out with my grandma and my mom. It was quite a lot of fun. We did karaoke. We went shopping. We talked a bunch. Caught up in everything, you know. 4 days honestly felt way too short to spend over there. Part of me feels a little bit guilty that I'm just not living with my grandma since I'm living in Japan anyways, you know? Sounds like a great visit. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. And then I was telling Stream about my family plot, basically the plot of land that we have, and how it would be really cool to kind of restore it to its original form, you know? Place with lots of fruit trees and lots of garden things. It all got taken down a while back because my grandpa was like, it's like a businessman who really wanted to make an indoor golf business. It didn't work out, and now the entire plot is like kind of ruined. It's like covered in asphalt and stuff. And so visiting this time, I was like really just kind of like, wow, I would love to do something here, you know? Maybe try to restore it to its original look. That'd be really cool. It definitely costs a lot though, so you need to work harder. I'm sorry, but that just felt so oddly specific. What did? I'll check out the demo. As a visual novel connoisseur, social inept, it is my duty to quality test it. Yes, please do, and leave a review too. We would love to know what you think. How was the bear lamp photo I posted from 1 to 27? Put a bunch of filters on it? Where, on Discord? Indoor golfing would go hard here. Yeah, okay. It was during the bubble era, I think it's called. It was a time in the 80s in Japan where there were like, the economy was booming. Everybody had so much money and stuff like that. The Japanese yen was really powerful. And it was during that time my grandpa's taxi business was doing really well. And then so he's like, I'm gonna start another one. And he loved golf. And then so he decided that he would do an indoor golfing business. And so apparently some people in my family are actually really upset about the fact that he used that part of the land with all the really beautiful fruit trees and stuff. It got all taken out and turned into like an office building. And so yeah. Now it makes more sense. Yeah, exactly. Like, left some details out. But yeah, during that time, golfing was big. And it was going pretty well at first. And then, of course, the economy started getting worse. Just that time of extreme good economy in Japan didn't last forever. And he lost a lot of money just having the business. Hi, Nex. Welcome. I think I'm almost done with this. Are all those YouTube videos that are like, Japan is selling old houses in the countryside for almost nothing, all clickbait crap? Yeah, kind of. Although, I don't know if those videos actually go into the side of buying those houses and like how much the renovations actually cost, because a lot of them are up to code. And a lot of them were built really cheap and not built to last. So like, it costs more money basically to get it renovated or to destroy it and build something new there. So that's why nobody buys it. They usually don't. Yeah, I don't really watch too many of those videos, but it, you know, it's obviously not all like super great. It's not like you buy a house and you're just like, hooray, now I have a house to live in. It's like, it's not that simple. Hey Irvin, welcome. I've been lurking for a good while. Finally was able to say hi. I hope you're doing well. The classroom looks amazing. Thank you. I am doing awesome. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with how the classroom's going. And I'm happy that I think I'm almost done with it. I thought I heard my phone buzzing for some reason, but it's just one of those things. You think you hear it. It's not actually happening. You're like, I'm hallucinating. Japan is selling these termite-infested houses dirt cheap. I mean, it probably might just be like fine to live in still. It's just, there'd be a lot of renovation that goes with it. The thing with the Akiyas, which is what they call them, with the Akiyas is that a lot of old people are like living in it until they're not, and then their family doesn't want to live in it because there's no job opportunities for them there, or it just costs more money to keep it in the family and stuff like that. That bear lamp was sick. Where? Is it in the Discord? Did I miss it? Not seeing a bear lamp. Ah! I remember the bear lamp. The one you posted a while ago, Lushu. Nice pictures of a bear plush lamp late last year. I love it. Out of 27, I'm gonna say it's a 28 out of 27. Looks pretty done to me. Awesome. Yeah, I'm just gonna like fix up a couple things here and there that I'm gonna be picky about probably. There's no such thing as a free lunch. A free lunch. Phantom phone. Nah, it's just my brain. Happens. Hello there. Hello, Zikoa. Welcome. Remind me of the Doki Doki Literature class, the Literature Club classroom, now that I think of it. Might just be due to the Japanese influence? Yeah, probably. That's what I would imagine. You know, the amazing movie Akira was able to produce due to the Japanese economic boom at the time. Ah. Even if it went, like, almost bankrupt. I mean, it did basically bankrupt the company, didn't it? For how expensive that was. But yeah, Akira is a very amazing movie. I love it. Got a pretty good meme out of it years afterwards. The ah! Ah! A lot of great influences that came from Akira. Leave me alone! Y'all know the Akira slide? It's a cinematic staple. If I ever made a movie, I would add that reference. It's like, I feel like it's showing up more often than before. Classroom, how classic is this? Hey, pen pusher? Yep, I'm actually drawing a classroom. Isn't that crazy? A very difficult classroom. I would say it was good practice, though. The default protagonist seat is out of the frame? No, actually, I don't think they sit down in here. Off to the credit union? Okay. Safe travels, Riley, thank you. The shadows on this are pretty great, thank you. Luckily, there's a lot of classroom pictures that have shadows like this. Makes it easy to reference. Hello, hey Kivido. How you doing? Gotta get going, but I'll leave my sub. Thank you so much. You have a good one. See you when. See you later. Thank you for hanging out. Default. Hold on. Let me see what I missed. Just want to say that it's fun seeing y'all in the streams. Is pretty cool. And chatting is hilarious. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Lucio. Not leaving yet, but probably in like 30 minutes. Maybe we meet at another time, or perhaps another stream. Well, I think I'm about to say this one might be done or something, you know? I'm getting a little stuck on what else I could even do in this. Yeah, not too bad. This is just good. Chef's kiss. Oh, thank you. Poku definitely cooked here. I didn't think I'd get it done so quickly. I think that's what I'm kind of surprised by right now. We want a seat in the sun unless there's no AC. I know, it'd be so hot. Can't escape it. Just be burning in the sun. Sunburn, ah! That would be awful. Small changes, but adds a lot, I think. Wow, 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 wow. Cool. Now what? I finished it. I think I will have another one to start here soon, though. But I think tomorrow we will be working on a commission. We'll see if we can even stream it, though. That's the main thing I gotta make sure of. Yeah, Poku, now I'm yawning too. Bedtime! Time for bed, everybody. No more art. I really badly need to get back into like the whole wake up and start freaking drawing and getting better. Like, I need to get back into that. I feel like I'm only drawing on stream and I'm just drawing like the things that need to be drawn, and besides that I'm just kind of like being a lazy artist, you know? You know what I mean? There's things that need to be made. Things that must be drawn. And drawn well. Whistling just adds to the relaxing art stream. Well, I'm glad it's not annoying. Time for work. Good night, pen pusher. See you later. Have a great Monday, everyone. Unless you already had one. Yes, mine is about to end in less than an hour. Got Poku being the best ever. Hello, Mr. Blu-ray. How you doing? Welcome in. Isaac, with many, many zeros and a 1. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Alright, guys. I'm calling this drawing done. You could tweak it forever. Dun 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 dun. Wow. All done. Good work, Poku. Thank you, thank you. I wasn't intending today's stream to be super long anyways. I did kind of like fix my sleep schedule a little bit while I went on the trip. So it's 11 p.m. right now. Usually I'd be like, well, I can stay up at least 3 more hours, you know, but like I think I'm actually gonna try to get ready for bed and stuff. And yeah. I think that would be better for me to keep up with. Well done! Another one in the books! Another one in the books indeed! Now we have how many backgrounds that I've made for this? We have we've made 1. Here's 1. We have 1. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be 6. Just tuned in and your pre-roll was a Victoria's Secret ad? I don't know why this cracked me up. That is very not fitting for what this stream is like. But welcome in, Professor Nectaris. I hope you're doing well. Good work, Poku. Thank you, Joran. Thank you, thank you. And I do apologize, guys, that it was such a... It was such a quick stream. But I'm quite happy with the progress that we made. So cool! Thank you. Very nice trying to get back on track like that. Yeah, I'll have to stream more frequently, everybody. There's things that need to be made, like I said. 6 whole backgrounds is a lot. Good job. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for stream. Happy I could stop by and chat. I'm happy you could too, Giva. I hope your eyeball starts to feel better, because that really sucks that it's being all strained like that. I'm happy to even get a piece of this stream. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I miss hanging out here. We miss having you here too. My stream schedule has been kind of all over the place. It's like I'm streaming during the day, or I'm streaming at nighttime. Sometimes it's past midnight and stuff like that, and I don't really know what I'm doing all the time, but I am gonna be on all hours, I guess. Most hours, maybe. 3 hours of chatting, drawing, and memes. A stream for the books. Not the best, but still for the books. Not the best. Okay. I mean, I thought it was the best stream I ever did, you know? But I'm just kidding. Awesome work, Poku. Glad I got the drop, and I'm glad you did too, Ruby. Thank you. Thank you for the stream. Hope you had a good. I hope you have a good sleep. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I had quite a lot of fun, everybody. I think we're gonna go and find someone to raid. But before I do, just a quick reminder that we have an art challenge going on right now. The art challenge theme is wood. So if you'd like to join in on that art challenge, feel free to join the Discord. See if I can get this Discord to pop out. This is a comforting stream to catch. Well, thank you, Joran. Let's see. Discord. There's the Discord server if you guys would like to join it. And of course, I'm also on many other social media sites. So if you guys would like to follow me on any of those that you like to check and stuff, you can check out my art there. It's not usually background art that I do, like I said, but something's bothering me now. It's that this is not straight. But I'm wondering if this is worth even being annoyed by. There. Ah, oh, much better, right? Damn, wood. Okay, maybe I'll draw a tree stump or something. I don't know. Yeah. Sounds good. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for hanging out, Rekno. I didn't know you're still hanging out. Thank you for the raid, too. Let's see who's streaming at the moment. Let's go see. Lots of people. Alright, I'm gonna go and raid Poos. He is someone who sketches a lot, and it's really, really fascinating watching him work. So we're gonna go say hello to Poos today. Well, thank you for the hearts, carrots, and flying frog. Thank you, thank you. If you guys are watching on the YouTube stream, if you guys can leave a thumbs up on the stream, that would be very, very helpful. Before I forget to ask, did you watch the video I sent in the Discord, the orchestra video? I haven't! No, I totally forgot! Thank you for reminding me, Rekno. I'll have to go and find it. I shall go see it. Thank you for reminding me. The Moai head. Alright, everybody. I shall see you guys again very soon. Most likely tomorrow. But, I will also be doing the art challenge this week. Traditionally, so that'll be fun. Thank you all, everybody, for hanging out. See you guys very soon. Good night. Have a good rest of the day. Stay safe out there. Stay healthy. Good night, everybody.
My first girlfriend turned into the moon.